Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm going to guide you through each step of the installation process. In a few short steps, you and your family are going to be enjoying your new American Standard Alcove tub.
Remember to take your time, take a break, or re-watch a step whenever you need to. If you need additional information, you can always refer to americanstandard.com or call our customer service line. Before we begin, I like to make sure I have everything that I will need, organized and within reach. I find this helps make the install as smooth as possible. At this point, you can remove all contents from the package and lay them on a flat surface nearby. You'll want to double check that all required pieces are included. Gather all the required tools and keep them in your work area.
It's always a good idea to have another person help you install the tub if possible. Also, be sure to take extra care when driving nails or screws to avoid damaging the tub. Okay, so with our prep work complete, it looks like we're ready to start. Let's begin with the tub. Start by locating the alcove studs required for your tub. Use your square and level to ensure roughing in dimensions are proper, plumb, and square. You can also fur out studding by adding extra wood for more depth, if it's needed. I recommend making an additional opening to keep the drain components accessible. See these rough-in dimensions for guidance. If you will be installing the Aspirations built-in wall shelving system, you'll need to provide additional studding and support as needed according to those instructions. And if you will be installing an Aspirations bath door, you'll need to provide additional support with wooden 2x4s. You can refer to the instructions included with the doors for proper stud placement. Now, cut 3 stringers or strips of wood to the correct dimensions according to your tub size. I'm installing the 30-inch model, so I'll need stringer A to be 60 3/8 inches long, stringer B to measure 28.5 inches, and stringer C to be 8 1/4 inches. Now, mark the position of each stringer on each stud. Be sure to keep the shorter stringer on the drain side of the alcove at a height of 17 inches. That's it for now. We'll come back to finalize the tub. It's time to install the drain plug and overflow assembly. The first thing to do is apply putty to the underside of the drain plug, then drop it into the drain outlet of the tub. Now, slide the rubber washer on from underneath and thread the drain plug into the drain L assembly. With this completed, we're ready to install the overflow assembly and drain T. First, we need to attach the overflow assembly and the drain T. To do this, loosen the slip joint nut and seal and install them into the overflow tube. Then install the overflow tube into the taller side of the drain T. At this point, you need to apply sealant to the threads of the tailpiece and thread into the shorter side of the drain T. Now loosen the slip joint nut and seal from the horizontal arm of the drain T and install onto the drain L assembly. With this completed, we're ready to attach the overflow assembly to the tub. Apply a bead of silicone sealant to the upper edge of the overflow gasket. Then, place the overflow gasket onto the overflow flange and push the overflow tube assembly flush against the underside of the tub ledge. Now, align the mounting holes in the retaining plate with the holes in the overflow flange. Make sure the retaining plate is installed with its open side facing out. You can then insert the mounting screws and tighten them to secure the overflow flange to the tub. Next, tighten all slip joint nuts to ensure watertight connections. To finish, thread the toe tapper drain plug into the drain plug. If you prefer an above-floor drain outlet, rotate the drain T assembly 90 degrees so the tailpiece faces out the back from the tub. It's now time to finish installing the tub. Place the tub in the alcove, preferably with the help of another person. Check that it is level from front to back and from side to side. If needed, you'll want to add shims to ensure the tub is perfectly level. As I mentioned earlier, if you're installing the Aspirations bath door, you'll need to ensure additional wooden 2x4 support. please remember to keep the threshold of the tub a ½ inch from the leading edge of stud number 1. Now, I cannot stress this enough, it's critical that the tub be supported along its entire bottom. Sand isn't appropriate for this application, and I recommend only using mortar as a bedding material. Be sure to apply enough mortar to support the entire bottom of the tub. After the bedding has been poured and before it sets, work quickly to position the tub within the recess until the rim is level against the stringers. It's important here to make sure the rim of the tub is not supporting any weight. To secure the tub to the studs, use the provided plastic clips and connect them throughout as indicated in these diagrams. Once all clips are in place, recheck level. It's also important to note that any finishing material such as tile or wallboard must be self-supporting if it contacts the deck of the tub. Flooring will butt against the bottom of the tub apron, which helps to hold the tub in place. Finally, let the bedding material completely harden before applying weight to the rim or bottom of the tub.
Okay, so if everything is dry and working, your installation is complete. Just a little cleanup, and then you're ready to enjoy the everyday beauty and function of your new American Standard tub. And remember, if you have any questions or you need additional information, you can always visit americanstandard.com or call our customer service line.